Okay, we are back, and it looks like both teams want to be getting through the draft pretty darn quick. The Timbersaw is going to be the ban out as well as the Enchantress, so NaVi letting the Night Stalker through, which did get ban out by Double Dimension. Remaining. The Clockwork also ban out there. The Pugna, the Nyx Assassin picked up by DD. Lich picked up by NaVi.
Team
and it's going to be the Earthshaker. Is that going to be a general Earthshaker? As DD look for the bans, they did win quite comfortably in the last match. The Medusa as well as the Timbersaw started to get a little bit of farm, and then there was nothing that NaVi could really do to look for the kills. They tried to get the duels off, but they just didn't come off more often than not. The duels just wearing out. Nobody taking the damage, and even at one point, Timbersaw had taken one of the duels for 14 damage.
Radiant team ban.
So the Doom is going to be taken out. DD don't want the Doom up onto the Pugna nor the Nyx Assassin. Especially with the Pugna, with him being a fairly effective caster hero. NaVi banning out the Venomancer as well. One of those heroes that you just...
10 seconds remaining.
It's lucky to get through the first ban stage. If it gets to the second ban stage before it's picked up, you know it's 100% going to be banned out because it's one of the stronger heroes in the game. The Poison Nova, the Venomous Gale, you've seen it if you've been watching any of the Perfect World Qualifiers with me, that a hero can move himself away and then 30 seconds after the fight he still dies because he ticks down to the poison of the Venomancer. So DD not going to be able to pick that up. Natus Vincer don't want to be giving it away either.
Dire team ban.
And now the Broodmother ban out by Double Dimension. Once again, one of those heroes that just always seems to be ban out third or fourth pick. The Nature's Prophet picked up by Double Dimension. I wonder with the Sven being ban out by NaVi that whether they were going to try and pick it up themselves. But DD do pick this up, and now with the Pugna as well as the Nature's Prophet, again two of the stronger heroes in the meta at the moment. As well as the Nyx Assassin picked up the usual counter to Nature's Prophet as well.
Radiant team pick. Drow Ranger.
NaVi show the hand early and they go for the Drow. Double Dimension, these do still have heroes that can effectively nullify the ultimate coming out for the Drow. The PA is still in there if they want to go for that. They've got the Clockwork is picked up. Maybe we see a Pudge. No, it's going to be the Chen. Okay. So Double Dimension want to use the push potential of the Nature's Prophet and the Chen. The Pugna's siege damage coming up from that Nether Blast to try and push down the lanes. Meanwhile, NaVi again looking for a Drow strat. So this needs to be won in the first. Oh, they need to be on top at least. They need to be winning the match by about the 25-30 minute mark. Otherwise, the Drow will start to fall off, especially get up against the Nature's Prophet as well as a Chen. But the Earthshaker is a good pickup because it means with the Chen creeps as well as the Nature's Prophet's treants, they do need to be careful about positioning because one good Echo Slam could deal a decent amount of damage to the team of Double Dimension. NaVi thinking about this pickup now. They could go for the Invoker mid. The Fudge Spirit's going well with the Drow Ranger. Extra damage when she does use that in lane. The Invoker just a strong hero at the minute anyway. Oh, it's always a strong hero. And it's going to be the Queen of Pain. Okay, so the Pugna does need to be careful if he decrepifies himself trying to get away from the right clicks of the Drow Ranger. If the Sonic Wave Scream of Pain does come out onto the Pugna. Oh no, I'm having flashbacks to last night. I think it was M19 versus Vega. They sat the Pugna mid, and Queen of Pain, Earthshaker just double teamed him for the first 10-15 minutes of the match. Pugna got absolutely destroyed. Queen of Pain went on to get a, off the top of my head, I want to say a 16-0 and 7 kills, death and assists. And especially with the Drow Ranger aura there as well, the right clicks are going to be a little bit stronger on the Queen of Pain, so that makes the Pugna Man, that puts him at risk, and whether having the next assassin as well as the Chen already drafted, there's no real babysit hero there that can sit on the lane with the Pugna and stop him from being killed off again and again and again. So the ward placements do need to be on point. They need to be saying every time this Earthshaker is missing off the map. And Pugna just needs to play it so safe.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So, NaVi, looking for the final ban.
Dire team.
It's going to be the Viper once again. Maybe thinking that Pugna is now going to be moved out of that mid lane just because of how vulnerable he is. Maybe move him into the safe lane. Pick up a second mid lane hero. Maybe someone like the Dragon Knight.
10 seconds remaining.
As NaVi, look for, is this going to be a general Offshaker?
5
Or is it going to be the support Romy Earthshaker? It looks like it could be the Roger Earthshaker just because of the combination with the Queen of Pain up against the Pugna in the mid. So, NaVi looking for General's hero. "46 seconds to pick up this last hero." And are they going to go back for the LC? Maybe something different. LC wouldn't be the worst pickup in the world. Pugna isn't that strong, doesn't have that much health, and his right clicks aren't that strong either. I suppose you do need to be careful if you duel anyone else because the Pugna can throw the blasts. Okay, Nyx Assassin can rotate in there as well with his Vendetta.
Radiant team pick.
And it's going to be the Mirana. So, I'm assuming it's going to be a safe lane Drow Mirana in the off, Queen of Pain mid, Earthshaker and Lich as those two support heroes. Meanwhile, Double Dimension, they've got the Nyx Assassin, the Nature's Prophet, the Pugna and the Chen. Who do they want to be that position 1?
Remaining.
Even if they run this position 1 in the mid lane, or this carry hero at least. We've got a minute and 3 to think about this. Again, if they want to hook someone up with the Pugna, someone with maybe a little bit more magic damage than the average carry, they might do that because they could still go for someone like the Juggernaut though, someone that gets a blink, maybe even the AM, just to close the gap on the Drow Ranger, eliminate the extra damage coming out from her. Do need to be careful of the Gust, but again the PA is there as well. Just need to be careful about combining the Crepify with the blink forward. So 10 seconds left, and it's gonna be the PA.
Phantom Assassin. You now select your heroes.
Yeah, good hero because the Drow Ranger isn't the tankiest in the world. If you can get the blink forward onto her, eliminate her pretty much straight away. And it's gonna be Roger actually on the Roman for Mirana, and General picking up the Offshaker. So Neko on the Lich, Crystallize on the Drow Ranger, Dendi on the Queen of Pain. We've got LeBron on the Nyx Assassin, Undershock on the Pugna. So it looks like it is going to be that mid lane Pugna. Gold on the Nature's Prophet. No Fear on the Chen and Ragix. Looking to carry on that Phantom Assassin. See, drafting isn't that hard. If I can do it, you know, Seneko should be able to. A kid. That was a joke. I know they're all way better than I am. Well, maybe not Roger. I could probably replace Roger. No, again, I kid. Seneko once again gets the TP. Looks like he's going to go for that mid lane ward. Just... I wonder what they are going to do then. They may be going to look for the arrow instead of the fissure onto this mid lane with Roger rotating around. Again, we did see the Earthshaker Queen of Pain combination against the Pugna last game. As we get our scribbles coming out. The ward is dropped pretty darn deep. It is being pinged out though. Is there going to be a sentry ward to try and de-ward that? It does mean that they have to drop a sentry ward as well as maybe an observer ward to try and get this early game ward out.
"30 seconds to battle."
Somebody just buy a sentry ward. This isn't a pub game. So Phantom Assassin looking like he's going to go for the poor man's shield.
The battle begins.
And Roger, with the arrow, stepping himself up. Does he just try and throw this out? He gets it, and Undershock is going to be taking an arrow to the face. The right clicks come out. He's just trying to, looks like he's trying to make Undershock use as much of his regen as possible to start off with, and that's going to be a tango and a branch down already. As No Fear was looking for the block, but now the courier going to be pulled back. Yeah, the tower sees Roger, and now No Fear sitting in the trees eats his way through. Roger takes a couple of right clicks from Chen. And it looks like Crystallize as well as Seneko want to get aggressive on this bot lane. Meanwhile, Chen, as well as Roger in the jungle, No Fear chasing him around with a centaur. Just chasing No Fear out like an episode of Benny Hill. Meanwhile, Dandy in the mid. Just needs to get those levels. He's going to actually go for the Shadow Strike level 2. And then maybe start to build up the Scream of Pain just when he has the slow. Ball lane though. Crystallize. Yeah, it's just going to be able to find these creeps. Find the farm even though they were pulled back a tiny bit. Mid lane. The Nether Blast did go. Dendy's getting pretty darn low, but there's going to be the Shadow Strike, and it looks like Mirana's just waiting for Undershock to walk back so he can get that arrow off. Walks himself down to the low ground.
Dire's middle tower
And Dendy actually being chased down by the Centaur Conqueror. It's not something that Dendy will be happy that happened. Arrow flies through and Undershock takes it to the face once again. There's going to be the Blink Shadow Strike. This looks like it is going to be the first blood Undershock. It's going to be the Shadow Strike that ticks him down after. One more right click and Roger steals it away from Dendy as it looks like actually the creeps will come in to try and... Can you deny from the Shadow Strike? That is something that I should check upon. But the first blood does go to Roger as he gets the kill secure.
My thrift rewarded.
The prize is mine.
And meanwhile now, top lane gold. Got himself the 2 Treants, going to be pushing in general on the solo safe lane. 6-0 to the 13 for 1 that the Nature's Prophet's on, but with the Treants, the extra damage coming out there, it's no wonder that the Treant is actually on double the last hits, but it does mean that General should be able to find the Treants with the Enchant Totem. For a little bit of extra setup gold there. And with Seneko trying to sacrifice the creeps out, deny the farm from the Phantom Assassin, it looks like Crystallize may be able to take advantage of this lane. It is a 2 for 2. PA being right-clicked down by Crystallize, but throwing the dagger out himself. The rotation from Roger comes through. Is there going to be an arrow follow-up? It does come through, and Ragex barely dodges that out. He needs to get himself back. Now the dagger falls through onto Roger, who needs to leap himself away. LeBron trying to
tower is under attack.
Get in between Ragex, just in case he was needed to throw out that impale. So now Crystallize moves himself up onto the top lane. It looks like the rotation is going to come through. He's sitting behind on the last hits as well. The PA was actually the one that got the better of that aggro tri lane, or aggro dual lane even, from the Drow as well as Staneko.
Arms for the dead.
And once again, Roger moves himself deep into the Radiant jungle, throws out an arrow, just looking for the creep. Yeah. Bottom lane. Enchant Totem, Ragix taking it to the face. General, it stands on the edge of that Enchant Totem, throws the dagger onto the range creep, and now General, meanwhile top lane. Crystallize being chased by a bunch of trees. And the rotation comes through from behind LeBron. Could be looking for the kill here. General, where's the Impale? General throws out. Oh, just dodges out there with the Enchant Totem. Throws the Fisher, catches all three, and maybe even finds a kill on Ragix. Nah. It's actually reversed. They take him down. Meanwhile, mid lane, Undershock. One more right click after the Decrepify wears off, and Dendy does find the kill with that Shadow Strike. Dendy now 1 for 1, or 1-0 and 1, gets the assist off the first blood, finds the kill onto the Pugna now as well.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant
And now,
structures are
the Nyx
fortified.
Assassin chasing down Roger. LeBron out of mana now, picks up the Spike Carapace, and Roger could be in trouble. He does have the leap available though if he needs to get himself away to safety. Arrow flies through, stuns up the Chen and dodges out the clap. Meanwhile, Gold just trying to do what he can. He is getting himself close to Crystallize every time he steps up, but has himself the Sprout and the TP. No tangles left. In fact, Staneko has no items at all. That is a poor Lich. Meanwhile, bottom lane, they're going to make a move. The arrow comes through, flies onto LeBron, and the chase comes out. General gets the Enchant Totem, but Ragix backs himself away. Right clicks. Is he going to be able to get the dagger and find the last hit? Or is General going to be able to juke himself through the trees? The clap comes out, but it's nowhere near. And the Enchant Totem with the Spike Carapace. General takes that fall to the PA.
Dire's top tower
And now
is
Roger
under
does
attack.
have the leap and an arrow if he can turn that around, but the right clicks come out. Why didn't he leap? Roger, please. Please. The Sprout comes out. Gold looking for the kill on Staneko, and the couriers, sorry, the Treants could find that as the TP comes out from Nature's Prophet. Gold gets himself out, and that's what you get, Lich, when, I don't know, I guess when you don't carry a Tango or a Quelling Blade. Roger looking for the ward, does pick it up.
Dire are
And
scanning.
now mid lane, Dandy. Are they going to try and make a move? Undershock is just hiding himself away in the trees. They do find the Mirana. Roger, Impale's going to be there. The mana burn as well. Roger leaps away this time as Gold takes down Crystallize on the top lane. And now Roger trying to bottle himself away to safety. Can turn around and throw the arrow if he needs to. But there is going to be a Spike Carapace there on LeBron. Roger trying to run himself away. 20 seconds, 19 seconds till the leap. But there's going to be a Decrepify. Is there a Nether Blast? It looks like they are going to be able to secure this kill with the life drain. And Dendy moves himself up onto the top lane. Gold being right click down. Sprout but no TP. It looks like Gold is going to take a fall. Dendy close to being killed off there as well, but gets the blink away just in time.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Bot lane, General is level 6, has the Echo Slam. And P only has the 1 point in blur, so it is a 20% evasion.
Dire's middle tower is under
Right, it's
attack.
level 1 and it's still 20% evasion. Mid lane. The mana burn comes out. There's going to be the Scream of Pain as well. The arrow takes Pugna, stuns. There's going to be the leap forward. The Shadow Strike as well. Starstorm comes out. No Fear finds the kill onto General on the bottom lane. But Dendy secures the kill. The blink forward. He could find it in LeBron. The Spike Carapace is going to deny it. The kill as Dendy just backs himself away.
Dire's bottom tower
And now
is
No
under
Fear
attack.
Gold as well as Ragix going to be
Radiant's
taking the
middle
pressure to
tower
the
is
tier 1
under
tower on the
attack.
bot lane. General, is he going to be able to get himself a TP? No blink, so if he wanted to go for the Echo Slam, would need to TP straight into the tier 1 tower. The arrow flies out, Ragix dodges it out. There's going to be the TP in from General. The Sprout, he eats it with the Iron Talon. Fisher comes out only onto No Fear. The blink, but oh, caught up in the troll trap. Roger right-clicks. He does have 2 points into the Starstorm, and it looks like Dendy wants to carry on good, but he needs to be careful. Gets the blink away. Seneko coming in now as well. Only level 5, doesn't have a point in the Chain Frost just yet as Ragix looks like he wants to try and carry on going, or at least gets the vision. Seneko could be in a lot of trouble. The dagger comes out, and there's a blink forward as well. Seneko is going to go down, and General just looks on as his teammate gets blown up by the Phantom Assassin. And Dendy blinking himself back in. The tier 1 tower is going to go down. Dendy doesn't have the Sonic Wave. Scream of Pain. Gold gets the kill onto Crystallize on the top lane. Dendy being right-clicked down, but blink does come out just in time. And now Roger moves in just to be, I guess, killed off. There's going to be the blink. They take the Centaur down. Roger doesn't have an arrow. 2 points in the Starstorm once again. And the crit coming out from the dagger. As Rajix gets sent back to base. No Fear just walks himself back under the tier 1 tower. It's 10-4. And DD with 4k net worth are starting to take control of this game.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So 10 minutes in, net worth going the way of DD. PA as well as the MP sitting at the top. Jungle. Dendy. Is he going to be able to find the kill onto No Fear? Just needs to blink himself open. Doesn't have the blink for 6 seconds. With the Shadow Strike though, it might be enough. Gold comes in, gets the deny. You can actually deny from the Shadow Strike. Good to know. Dendy finds himself an Arcane Rune now as well. Mid lane, Rajix. Dendy is going to be the Shadow Strike's going to be thrown out. Scream of Pain as well. Is he going to try and go for the Sonic Wave kill? But it looks like LeBron with the backup. But Rajix isn't scared. He wants to carry on going. Maybe try and bait Dendy into try and dive in for the kill when he's got backup available.
The seeds of fortune.
Seneko is level 6 now though. He does have the Chain Frost. Dagger. Rajix. And the daggers are just going to keep flying out up against Dendy. Arrow flies through it. It's dodged. And Creep takes it to the face. General. Level 9. Moonlight Shadow is going to come out. They're going to try and find the kill onto the Nature's Prophet. The Nature's Prophet though moves himself away into the trees looking for the TP away. It looks like he's looking towards that orchid. Nearly has it as well, 11 minutes in. And he's already about halfway there. Smoke gank, LeBron, No Fear, Rajix stacking up. Dendy. Going to be gone on. There's going to be the Impale as the Spike Carapace not even going to be needed as LeBron finds that kill with the help of Rajix, let's say. You know, those crit daggers, slightly effective as Crystallize now. Gets found out. This could be the death of Crystallize. 12-4. And the daggers fly out. Roger does have the leap, but he's not going to be needed. Seneko comes in. Rajix is just destroying everybody. 12-4. This is not the game that Navi needed, especially with that Drow pickup and the tier 2 tower already being pressured 12 minutes in. DD looking to take game 2 in a spectacularly quick fashion. Nether Blast already being used. Flow. Is he going to try and make the move onto Dendy? Dendy being mana burned. Everything's being focused down onto him. Rajix. Crystallize trying to right click him down. The blink comes forward as well as the Fisher to block him in, but he can leave himself down. The Hand of God comes through as well, and even Undershock giving him life back, and then he just blinks himself down. The Echo Slam does come out, that they find the kill onto the PA as now the Chain Frost bounces around. No Fear going to be taken down by Dendy. Dendy trying to chase LeBron. Going to be using the Vendetta to try and get himself safely away. General. Is there going to be any reveal? It doesn't look like they know he's here. And finally, 12-7. Navi picked themselves 3 kills on the Pugna, the PA, as well as No Fear on the Chen.
Haste.
They're not going to be down for long though. The haste rune picked up by Dendy. Gold's going to be walking on through to the high ground. There's going to be the Veil, it looks like, as well as the Scream of Pain. Gold, is he going to be able to get himself away? Uses his wand, tries to TP himself out. Nature's Wrath. Nah, Dendy is going to be able to secure the kill as Roger is taken down mid lane by the PA.
Worthy tribute.
Crystallize. Going towards the Dragonlance, but it's going to be pretty delayed. 14 minutes in and he's nowhere near it. Only got himself the Ring of Aquila. And now Roshan being attempted by Double D. Sprout. Even with the Treants, this looks like it's just going to be a quick Roshan, and Navi can't really do anything about it. They have the vision. LeBron spotted up as he went to the high ground, but DD take the Roshan, they take the Aegis, and Rajix now gonna be unstoppable. Got himself a DD rune on the PA, and the tier 2 tower being pinged out. Double dimension, they want to make a move forward.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
The Sprouts. It looks like DD are just content really to sit and give up a little bit of farm to Navi as they push to the tier 2 tower bot. But Double Dimension, 5 kills ahead, taking the tier 2 tower on the bot lane now as well. And LeBron just looking with the Vendetta, maybe to try and find anyone out. Lich is still around here. So Senego does get the TP out now to safety.
Radiant are scanning.
But with the Aegis, they might even just try and make a move onto the tier 3 tower. Look to force out Elena Rax 15 minutes into this game, and Navi are already looking like they're going to lose a tier 3. Double Dimension, just with a so strong push. LeBron being able to impale through 3 or 4 heroes if you can get it on the shock with the Nether Blast. Kati even picked up by the Chen in his creep army. So this is going to be it, the 4-man push, and Treant being able to TP himself down to the bottom lane. Everybody on the side of Navi, the smoke even comes out. Just to make sure there's no flanks coming through from Navi.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Tier 3 tower is going to go down to the Nether Blast of Undershock. Crystallize.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Arrow flies out, it's going to be off the mark, doesn't even clean up the Chen creep. And now the daggers, they start to fly. Roger needs to be careful so he doesn't get crit down. Sitting on the top
is under attack.
of the Dire base, or the Dire stairs even.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
The illusions, just from an illusion rune from Drow Ranger. Just putting pressure, but it looks like there may even be a fight as Undershock is found by the Earthshaker. There's going to be the Echo Slam, the Enchant Totem, waiting for the
end.
And General finds the kill here. It looks like DD are just going to back themselves away. They don't want to be caught out.
Middle tower is under attack.
Speaking about being caught out, LeBron looks like he was trying to go for the courier. Is there a now? The leap forward comes out as well as the Starstorm. It looks like LeBron may be taking down the Uncharge coming out onto Roger, but Roger should be able to find this kill. In fact, it's going to be General with the blink forward that secures the kill onto LeBron. And now the push comes up on the top lane. Gold, what's he going to be doing? He's got himself the Orchid already. Moving towards the Shadow Blade now as well. It's going to be a long time before Navi start to be able to get anywhere near being able to keep a gem.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
So Roger and Dendy, rotating themselves around, aren't going to be able to find the Nature's Prophet. It doesn't look like as MP. Is there going to be a blind arrow? Marana trying to get himself through the trees, just looking for it. He may even see it. As Gold now, Roger spots him out. The chase does come out. No, the arrow flies the wrong way. Okay.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Haste.
Gold able to juke his way around, and now Flo blinks himself up onto General. General gets the Enchant Totem as well as the Shrine. There's going to be the silence. Gold TPs himself in. This could be a dead Earthshaker. No Echo Slam for the next 43 seconds. It's not even going to matter. As DD takes down General near the Dire Shrine. Rod of Atos is going to come in under shock. Locking Dendi down, but it's not going to be quick enough for the rest of his team to rotate through.
Worthy tribute.
And now Ragix in the mid lane.
Tower is under attack.
This tier 2 tower is going to fall.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's
The
middle
TP.
tower has
Gold.
fallen.
Can't keep Mirana locked down. And back to the Dire base. Dendi blinks himself in. Undershot going to be taking a Shadow Strike to the face. Now he drops his Nether Ward, which will be dewarded. And once again, the Shadow Strike comes out. Undershot will be taking a dive. General secures that with the Fissure. Gold trying to re-push this top lane as well. As LeBron and No Fear. It looks like Chen wants that Aghanim Scepter. The blink forward. Screamer Pain used. Dendi looking to clear up these treants. A little bit of extra farm. If we take a look at the net worth, he is sitting on the highest net worth. 4, 1 and 6 in kills. And the Vendetta LeBron looking for the attack onto Dendi. There could be a TP from the Nature's Prophet coming around the corner any second now as well. If the TP comes in, Dendi just moving himself around, does blink himself away, but LeBron still going to be chasing him down. If you can get the Impale off, if Nature's Prophet can TP in, which it looks like he's going to be able to do, Dendi can't get the blink away. Silenced up now, the right clicks comes out with the Urn Charge. It looks like it's going to be enough. The Atos, and Gold secures the kill. Meanwhile, in the river, Fissure blocks off No Fear to be able to get up onto the high ground. Roger takes down his creep, but Roger going to be in trouble with no leap. PA secures that kill. And now General, the dagger flies out. He blinked himself out of it though. As bot lane, Crystallize trying to pressure this in.
Hand of God.
And now, it looks like General was just able to TP himself away from that gank. 2 heroes down, Dendi and Mirana. Roger going to be up in 6 seconds though. This tier 3 tower is being pressured down. No Fear with his army as well as the Treants. That Nether Blast coming through now as well. This could be big. Meanwhile, back on the bottom lane, it looks like Crystallize needs to get himself away. LeBron as well as Gold. There's going to be the Gust. Is there going to be anything to stop this? Right clicks, it's not going to be enough. As Roger, General and Seneca work to de-push this mid lane. Roger going for this Solar Crest. That's going to be good up against the PA. Is there going to be any actual Queen of Pain opting towards the BKB before going to the Orchid? Yeah, Drow Ranger going for the Silver Edge as well. Lich. Is that going to be a second Solar Crest? Maybe they should communicate between Roger and Seneko. This General has his blink going towards the Yule Scepter now as well.
Radiant are scanning.
Mid lane, the scan comes out. It's not actually going to be seeing anyone, but the wraparound was scouted out in case it was coming in. But NaVi again just playing it safe. 22 minutes in, and they've already lost a tier 3 tower on the bot lane. Tier 3 tower in the mid lane was pressuring. It looks like Gold wants to look for the pressure onto the tier 2 tower now as well. And again, if he finds the Orchid onto Dendi, Dendi could be in a lot of trouble. So Dendi with the Yule Scepter. Are they going to try and make a move? Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, it looks like LeBron is going to be in trouble as Roger secures that kill with the help of Crystallize. Hurricane Pike was used, and now Crystallize going for the Silver Edge. Should be able to break the blur on the PA, at least if he can get the right click off. So Roger, Moonlight Shadow, the Decrepify comes out, the arrow just going to be inches away. Undershock now tries to turn this around with the Atos, but Roger, the TP comes in from Gold, uses the Shadow Blade now as well. It looks like Roger could be in a bit of trouble. The silence comes out, but there's not going to be a leap. He just TPs himself back to the tier 2 tower on the top lane. And now Dendy being pinged out, the TP coming in from LeBron, as well as the Pugner. LeBron scouting out Dendy. And the Impale, yeah, it's going to be a dead Dendy.
Yes.
Regix now. DD move themselves into Roshan. 17 to 12, 24 minutes in, 1k net worth, going the way of DD. And it looks like Roshan is going to be picked up now by DD. I don't think that the Dire... Now, NaVi have nothing really to scout this out unless they saw the rotations come through, but it doesn't look like they did. So now Undershock is the one that picks up the Aegis. So I'm assuming the cheese goes the way of the Phantom Assassin. Yeah, picks that one up. He's going towards the Manta style now as well. Undershock maybe being used as bait as there's 3 heroes smoked up on the side of DD. Looking to try and find a kill. Meanwhile, the push coming in on the bottom lane. Crystallize in general is hanging around for backup, but just in case this Nature's Prophet does try to move himself in. The Sprout, the Treants are going to be there. The wraparound coming from 3 heroes on the side of DD now as well. General, the Dagger, it's going to be there. The Blink Forward, the Impale now, the Mana Burn. It looks like this is going to be a dead Earthshaker. It's Crystallize, just barely gets himself away. And now Undershock. Farming up the Ancients, going towards the BKB. He's got himself the Aegis. Is he going to go for the Veil now as well? Could go for the Boots of Travel. Double Dimension though do have this fairly locked down. As now Roger is pinged out, walking himself past the ward on the high ground. Yeah, he's just going to TP himself back. LeBron is in ganking range. The arrow comes out. It's going to be off the mark. The Chain Frost goes, but there is going to be a bit of reveal. The Hand of God comes out to try and heal him off, but it looks like Dendy is going to be able to secure this kill. Undershot coming through from the left. There's going to be the Yule Scepter. It looks like Sineko may be taken down. The Rod of Atos not just used. The Echo Slam comes through though, and the Nether Ward doing a little bit of work, but Chen already going to be taken down, and now the PA, it's his turn with the Diffusal Blade. The Force Staff comes out. General gets up to the high ground. Just going to be healed up from that shrine. And Crystallize trying to make a move down. The arrow comes through. PA, is he going to be taken down? Does have that cheese, remember, but it's not going to be used in time as Gold now used up. Undershock still has the Aegis. The Fisher comes out, and Gold being shadow struck. Are they going to be able to find the PA? Sorry, the Pugner. They do find the Aegis, and now with the Orchid on top of it, it looks like the Pugner just instantly burst off. And it's... Roger does have the Solar Crest. It looks like Lich has gone back. He's just keeping it in his queue for whatever reason, but it looks like he's going back for the mech. So 19 to 17. Pugner down for the next 24 seconds. With no buyback, so Dendy, is he going to try and push out this tier 2 tower? It looks like they could try and make a move on this as LeBron walks himself in. Going for a Yule Scepter of his own.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
General being scouted up by LeBron.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I'll take that.
And if we take a look at the items coming out on the side of both teams, so Gold does have the Shadow Blade now. It looks like he's building towards the Silver Edge. In fact, it may be on the Courier. No, it's not. Okay. Okay. So he's going to go back for the Hex, it looks like, just using the Shadow Blade. The Orchid there as well. The TP's come down. There's going to be the Orchid being used, the Atos with the Force Staff. Marana, and now the Gust coming in from behind. Pugna could be in a lot of trouble. Arrow going to be off the mark, but they'll lead the Starstorm in as well. It's going to be Roger cleaning the kill up onto Undershock, and now Gold stuck in the trees with the Shadow Blade not being detected. And NaVi back in this game. Hurricane Pike being worked on by Marana. He's going to walk down and be able to see no fear. Is there going to be any backup? And it just looks like Roger with the Moonlight Shadow. The blink forward, the Fisher catches onto No Fear. The right clicks as well, No Fear. It looks like he may go down, but the Impale with the Nature's Wrath. And No Fear just getting out, but Dendy comes through from the side. The right clicks take him down. The Mana Burn, Shadow Strike onto LeBron. There's going to be the BKB, so the Spike Carapace isn't going to be effective. Regix, is he going to be able to get himself away? The right clicks as well as the slow coming out. They do pick up the kill onto the Nyx Assassin eventually as Regix is chased down. Dendy secures that kill, and now the tier 2 tower goes. Yeah, it's going to go for a dirt nap as Nyx Assassin down for the next 33 seconds. No buyback. There is a buyback available on the Chen as well as the PA though. If you want to try and make a move on this, Roger leaps forward, gets caught in the Atos, and now Undershock could be taken down. The Decrepify is there, but the Starstorm, the Fisher to follow up, and Dendy secures the kill with that Scream of Pain. Blinks himself back. Now the tier 3 tower is under pressure. No Pugna for 44. And this could be the first lane of racks going down in favour of NaVi after being pinned back for so long. 30 minutes in, they are going to be the team that take the first lane of racks.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
And now NaVi, not wanting to overstay the welcome, back themselves away.
The prize is mine.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack.
And now it's NaVi's turn to take the shrines.
Radiant's
Just focusing on the top shrine to be able to make sure that if they do go for Roshan, it takes map control away anyway, but it stops the quick response if DD needs to get up to defend a Roshan. So Undershock, building a BKB of his own, Regix. Going for the Manta style. Again, if we take a look at the items, it looks like Roger is close. Has he finished off the Hurricane full? Yeah, he's got it all coming out on the Courier now. Bottom lane. The Decrepify, the Silence is there. Pugna. Is he going to try and carry on going for this? He does have the team. The Force Staff comes forward and it just looks like Crystallize going to be able to TP himself away. It's now Roger. NP is in the jungle just looking for a little bit of farm. Dandy though, is he going to be able to find the kill as General gets taken? Well, the Sprout, but it's not going to be enough. The Moonlight Shadow does come out as Undershock. It's taken down by General. General trying to run himself away. Does have a TP available. He blinks himself into the trees, and LeBron not going to be able to find this. And now Dandy back on the bot lane. Looks like he's going to be able to pressure this in. Maybe drag some of the DD heroes back.
Double damage.
Mid lane, Dandy's got himself a gem now as well, so that's going to be great for seeing any creepy crawly Nyx Assassins that are trying to get in all up in his personal space. Speaking of, the Vendetta is going to be there, but Crystallize gets the Force Staff away. With the DD rune now as well. So it's 19 to 23, going in favour of NaVi. 32 minutes into the game, they've taken themselves a lane of racks. And DD just not able to capitalise on the early momentum. Roger going towards the diffusal. It looks like he's just queuing up the second level as well in the diffusal blade, just in case. the smoke coming out from NaVi. Seneko, Roshan's not going to be up for the next 36 seconds. He does face check that though. And now with the Moonlight Shadow as well, the blink forward coming up from Dendi. Is he going to be able to find gold? He does have the gem, remember, the Yule Scepter going to be there. The silence comes out and the right clicks. It looks like the Hex going to be keeping Dendi locked down for now, but with the arrow, Rogers assist. And General finds the kill onto No Fear as well, mid lane. Crystallize trying to make a move. The Yule Scepter dodges out the Gust. So the Enchant Totem does come out though. And 3 heroes down. NaVi. GG, well played is well played is called.
Middle tower is under attack.
And NaVi going to be forcing out into a game number 3. So NaVi going to be back for at least one more match in the upper bracket. DD, are they going to be able to turn the fortune around and take the series 2-1 after having such an impressive first game, or is it going to be NaVi moving themselves? And if we take a look at the brackets just quickly before we jump out, yeah, winners of this move on to the semi-finals. Oh, it's actually the winners bracket finals that will be played today, later on today, about 2100 CEST. So we're going to jump into the third game. We'll be right back, guys, so don't go anywhere.